And we are live. Welcome to the Slob Show. Hello, Roker. What's going on?
Yay, yay. Back
Back from Vegas.
after a little I don't know if I want to call it a break, but we were very busy there for a while between the two of us.
Yeah, and unfortunately, next week I'll be at Aftershock, so there will be no show next week either. But this
Oh,
we're gonna make
poor
this one
baby.
count. So
Poor baby
don't you
gonna
worry
be at
about
the
that.
Aftershock Festival in Sacramento.
Uh you can Roker, you should come down. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I probably am not going to be able to. I almost didn't make this show because my and I were supposed to go to the NBA Young Boys show at the United
Wait,
Center, but it
what?
got canceled.
You're
So
joking, right? Yeah, you're
yeah, I'm
joking.
joking.
Roker, look at this lineup.
No, it's a great lineup. I just got finished with Riot Fest last weekend.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah, you went. I went.
Oh, did you see Stamos?
I did briefly see Stamos. I saw Stamos was on came out with the Beach Boys. Saw a little Blink. Saw
Nice.
didn't go back down on Sunday. Saw Blink. Saw Weezer. Saw Jack White.
Did Green Day? What day did Green Day play? Sunday.
Sunday they closed it out. Yep.
So when you went to Riot Fest, did you drive there?
I did drive there. That's why it was kind of that's why it's tough because I'm driving from Joliet down to Riot Fest,
Ugh. And where do
and
you
Riot
park?
Fest. That's just it. That's just it. Now I had a little secret parking spot that I'd used the last
Oh,
2 years, but this year you couldn't park there. The cops were wise
oh
to it,
no.
so it took 45 minutes just
Oh,
driving
you were
around,
just
trying to
circling.
find
You,
a
you just
spot.
parked on you just parked on a regular street.
On the street, yeah, because they were
Oh,
giving how there'll be people holding up signs going parking $30, and they'll pull you into like a
yeah.
vacant lot. The cars in the vacant lots had tickets on them.
Oh
The
my
cops
god.
were all over this year, so that's probably one of the things the community was complaining about. So, yeah, parking was rough.
Conrad from Canada wants to know if you saw. I'll answer your question, Conrad. The answer is no. He wants to know if Roker saw Bouncing Souls or Agnostic Front.
Oh, absolutely, they were fantastic. That was the only reason I went, really.
Someone said,
So
my
did
friend,
not
this is
get to see Bouncing Souls or Agnostic Front.
on Instagram, Chucky Knows Best said, my friend runs the United Center box office. By the grace of God, they canceled their concert because somebody was sure to be hurt or killed in making of that event. That the NBA young boy
That's
thing.
what yeah, the United Center has been kind of mum on it as to why it was canceled, but NBA YoungBoy's mom came out and said they did it for security reasons.
And
So
he's a rapper, right?
duh. Yeah.
And NBA doesn't mean National Basketball Association. It means young something. Or wait, NBA. I used to know what it meant. It meant no something something, right? Hang on, hang on. Let me look it up. What does NBA young boy? What does the NBA stand for? I knew what it was. I don't even. I never even heard one of his songs. Oh, wait, what? Never broke again.
Ah.
So he's never broke again, young boy. So Roker, let's get
Well,
to the main
if
event
they're gonna
here.
keep canceling his shows, he might be broke again.
That is true. Now Roker and his wife Claire were in Vegas. This is the trip we've been talking about for a long time. I would call it a major trip, and we're going to go over Roker this whole trip.
Yes. So we went down to Vegas. Claire's kind of had a rough year, basically because she deals with me all the time. And
Wait, isn't that every year for
every
Claire?
year is a rough year. It's Groundhog's Day for Claire, as long as I'm still in the picture.
You know, you might Roker. You're probably going to live forever.
I hope so, or
You live
close to it.
forever.
But let's not tempt fate
Yeah.
there. So took her down to see. she's a huge Wizard of Oz fan. Okay. So she's a huge Wizard of Oz fan. So when I found out that the Wizard of Oz was coming to the Sphere like 3 months ago, I was like, all right, let's see if I can take Claire to this, right? Because I've got the companion pass on Southwest. I'm like, let's use it,
Oh,
right?
oh. So wait, hang on. Let's go back to that really quick. So because I'm kind of close to getting that. So that means you get to use it anytime you want.
You can use it anytime you want. So if you get X amount of points in a year on Southwest, you get a companion pass. Then you assign a person to that pass. Then you can use it whenever you want, whenever you fly. So you book yourself a solo ticket, and then you book another ticket for your companion.
Oh
And
wow.
and they only have to pay like, the tax or whatever the little thing is. So and you can actually change your companion several
Oh wow.
times over the course of the year.
Hey, how about me? Hey, you and I, you know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you could take Kathy a couple of places, and then if you needed for us to go somewhere, whatever, you could put
Wow.
my name on it instead and use me as a companion.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And I just with the gig, I just don't have time to use it. So I was like, okay, let's use it. It was Labor Day weekend, right? So I was able to fly out like Wednesday night. Show opened on a Friday. We came back on Sunday, and I still had the buffer of Labor Day once I got back to the crib. So it worked out really
Oh,
well.
that's good.
And it was 10 times points. It was 10 times points at Caesars.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
So let's get to the first
So
image
I
here,
took I
Roker.
took advantage of that in a large way. So uh first thing is keep that picture up right there. So we rented a car because I said, you know what? I'm tired of just eating on the strip and like having to pay 80 to $100 for buffets and things of that nature, right? So I'm like, with the cost of Ubering everywhere, let me just rent a car. That way I can go to different places around Vegas, go to local spots,
Now,
stuff like that. I don't
did you have points for the car?
I ended up getting some Amazon. I think I get an Amazon card or something, whatever. Uh,
Uh,
and I rented a Tesla, so I
oh,
didn't have to get any gas, and there was like a Tesla charging station right outside the hotel, so
oh wow.
that worked out great.
Wow, that's smart. I never considered that.
So
Not the Tesla. Wow.
so next time you go to Vegas and you rent a car, you must hit up the South Point Casino and Hotel. It's on the expressway, and it's probably about a 15-minute
Yeah,
drive
it's
from the
very and
strip.
it looks so close to the strip. Like if you're at the South Point, like you could like throw a penny at the strip.
Yeah, but it's about a 15-minute drive. The place is absolutely massive. If we lived in Vegas, Abe, we'd be there every day. Because there's, cafe,
Oh
buffet,
my God.
oyster bar, ice cream parlor, every type of restaurant you could think of. It's so huge. They have bowling alley, and then they have a championship bowling
Hold on.
alley where tournaments are
I was
held.
there because
They
our
hold
boy Sam Panayotovich used to work at VSiN, which was in the South Point. So I've been there.
the VSiN Studios used to be in the VSiN Studios when they started up, used to be in the South Point. Yes. They hold rodeos at the
Oh
South
my
Point.
God.
The place is absolutely massive. It's
Is that
ridiculous.
where you stayed or
Every
no? Oh
game
no,
you'd
you
ever want to
where
play.
did you
No,
stay?
that's not where we stayed, but we went there. We stayed at the Link because it's a Caesars property, so I got to stay there for free, got to park for free, and it's center cut strip. So you're basically staying there, but utilizing that casino, Harris Casino, Flamingo, Horseshoe. You're walking distance of all of it. Plus, we could walk to the Sphere from there.
Oh, nice.
Right? Cut through the Venetian and go to the Sphere. So went to the Garden Buffet at the South Point where it was prime rib night.
Damn.
Okay. If you go and you register for a, South Point players card, every casino you ever walk into in Vegas, make sure you pick up a players card.
That is breaking news from Roker himself. The number one thing you do is get
Absolutely
the players card. God, sorry.
Correct. And it's not like, oh, if I put the players card in the slot machine's going to know if it's hot or cold, or if I won yesterday, it's going to be cold today. No, they just want to track you. They just want your loyalty. That's all. So with the players card, the prime rib buffet, and I want to say it's on Wednesday and Thursday nights, is $29.99 a person. $29.99 a person. Now, the prime rib slice that I got, as you can see, is covering the entire plate. I go up to the guy in line. I say, let me get a thick cut medium rare. So he goes right down the middle of a brand new prime rib, cuts it right down the middle, moves the knife over and goes, how thick do you want it?
Damn.
And I'm like, that's pretty good. Now go to the next prime rib picture.
You should have said two more. You should have said two more fingers.
No, dude, go to that next prime rib picture and you will see how thick he cut this thing. It was ridiculous.
God.
Again, $29.95.
Look at this thing.
That is how thick it was.
Oh my God. Look at that thickness. Now, what do you have? 4, 5, 6 of those?
Dude, I was lucky. Dude, I finished the whole
look
thing.
At that thing.
I'll be honest. I finished the whole thing.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Perfect medium rare, well seasoned, fantastic.
But it was all you can eat. Like you could have had 10 of those, right?
It's all you, dude. It's all you can eat. A football team came in while we were there, and I could hear the workers who were handed the food like, what if we run out? They're like, well, if we run out, we run out, because there's about 40 of them.
Good God.
And I'm like, dude, if I come here and all I do is eat this prime rib, that's it. I've gotten more than my money's worth. Don't worry, let alone the Chinese food. And they have like the create your own stir fry, which you've seen me devour before. And I love that. And they had all the other traditional, buffet stuff, but that prime rib for $29.95.
And do you have any other pictures from that?
So
what's
here's
this right here?
No, so those, I just sent you a couple of pictures from there just to see that prime rib. So this is the Sphere. So outside the Sphere, they've got the Wicked Witch's legs, like the Sphere fell on it and killed her.
Oh, that's a
just
leg.
Like,
I was like,
spoiler alert. Just like Dorothy's house lands on the Oz. That's the setup they have outside. Picture out that. And then inside, I took a lot of video, but they were tough to send to you because they ended up being big files. But there's one picture that I sent you of the screen. That's not it. It's the one you had we did earlier. The Sphere, inside the Sphere, where it says the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, we're talking about the Wizard of Oz. Are you listening?
I don't know. I thought that was like maybe a restaurant inside the Sphere.
No. So that's like gives you a little bit of an idea of how big it is. And you don't have to pay the extra money to sit in like lower rows or stuff, because
I heard the middle rows are the best place to be.
Yeah, we were in the upper rows and it was fine because, it's all around you. It's IMAX on steroids, right? So we went to the Wizard of Oz. Now go to that next picture, the one you just had up. here is the new restaurant find, along with the South Point. It's called Carmela. Okay,
See how this is gonna
so pull up that entrance to Carmela there. It's called Carmela, and they have a brunch. It's in Planet Hollywood. They have a brunch on Sunday and Saturday. It's $55 a person.
Wait, where's this at again?
It's in Planet Hollywood. It's Italian food. It's called Carmela. It's $55 a person.
And this is
Okay.
it here?
And it's all you can eat, but it's full servings of
Oh my
food,
God.
full
God!
plates.
Good God!
Okay. It's full plates. So I sent you several close-up pictures. That right there, that's the carbonara.
And you can get 10 of those.
So that's, if you
God.
want it, it was absolutely outstanding. That is the prosciutto.
Oh, I do
and
love a good
fig.
prosciutto. Man. Oh, look at that bread.
That is the garlic
And what's that
cheese
oil?
bread
Not
that
the red
you-
sauce. What's
that
the other?
that comes with it. That's like a pesto. And when you pull that bread, you get a major league cheese pull when you get into that bread. And they'll keep it coming. Those are oysters. All of this is included. These are all
Wait, again. Wait,
plates.
what's the name of this? What's the name of this again?
Those are it's called
and-
Carmela. It's in Planet Hollywood. They have brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10. That is the tiramisu French
Oh my
toast.
God.
The picture does not do it justice. It was unfreaking believable.
Yeah.
And I would say, if you're gonna get to Vegas soon, because I was telling Claire, I'm like, if we come to Vegas next year, there's no way that this is still $55. There's
No,
absolutely
I have
no
to
way.
try.
There's no way. It's unbelievable. So all of these things that we have can you see behind the
Roker, we're losing you. We're losing Roker. No.
tiramisu French
Roker,
toast?
Roker, check your connection. We're losing you. Oh no, not this again. Not that Joliet internet. We had, oh no, he's gone. Hang on. You there, Roker?
I'm still here.
Hello?
What was the last
Oh,
thing
I was losing you there.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay.
We got the
Do you
tiramisu.
see that? That's the tiramisu French toast. Now behind that, you see the glass of water, and what's behind the glass of water? Do you see that in the
Is that-
background?
I see a knife. I don't know what's with it there.
And then what's on the plate there? That's their avocado toast.
Oh,
A heaping mound of avocado toast, by the way.
damn. Delicious.
All of this part of your $55.
God, that's Planet Hollywood. We have to try that. What's this?
And now we have made it to Carson Kitchen downtown.
Oh, here we go. This is what the chicken skins place.
So that's the pork belly.
Oh my God. Look at that. Jeez. Man.
You gotta make Carson Kitchen a stop. Claire's like, yeah, Carson Kitchen is like our Dookie Chase when we go to New Orleans. It's gonna be the place that we make sure we go to every time we're in New Orleans.
Wait, there's a place called Dookie Chase?
Dookie Chase in New Orleans. That's outstanding.
I thought
But-
Drago's was the place in New Orleans.
Well, I got to stop by Drago's every time too. But Claire doesn't
look at that
necessarily
pork
like oysters,
Jeez.
but she likes fried chicken.
Oh my
There's
God.
a couple of other pictures there from Carson Kitchen.
Here it is,
There
ladies and
they
gentlemen.
are.
The fried chicken skins. Now, are they delicious or no?
The fried the fried chicken skins, and you could just see in the lower corner of the picture there the smoked honey that comes with
And
it,
of course, you could ask for extra honey, I'm sure.
and you dip the
Uh,
absolutely, and it's like it's just fantastic.
Jesus.
And my wife said, "Well, um, what do you do with the chickens? Because I didn't see a lot of chicken on the menu." He goes, "No, we just get the skins. We just get the skins." That is burrata.
Damn. From where?
She ordered
Oh, we're still at
Carson
Carson
Kitchen.
here?
And so Claire loves burrata. She ordered burrata. 3 huge burratas came out on the one plate. She was like, "Geez, I mean, we're having trouble finishing this food."
Jesus. And then the last picture we have
And
here.
then another recommended. This is the rock shrimp.
Jesus.
So it's like a spicy, like tempura rock shrimp. And and you put a little of that smoked honey on it from the chicken
Wow.
skins. Outstanding.
Just going back through some of these pictures.
So
Jeez. Hang on.
make sure you stop by. Those are 3 places that you got to get to when you go to Las Vegas. You got to try them.
We have to call the Carson Kitchen really quick. We just have to now.
Calling Carson's Kitchen. How can I help you?
Hey, this is Abe calling you from the Slob Show, the #1 food and lifestyle podcast. My boy Roker came to your place on his Vegas vacation, and we just want to say my compliments to you on having some of the best food in all of Vegas.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. I'll be sure to let my manager know.
Yeah, his I don't know if you remember, but his name was Roker. He was with his wife Claire, and they got the chicken. What else, Roker? What did you get? You got the chicken skins.
Yes, yep, we do.
We got the chicken skins. We got the burrata. We got the rock shrimp, and then the couple next to us
Yes.
had tempura green
Ooh.
beans, and they were unbelievable.
Well, I am glad that you enjoyed it.
Thank you guys so much. What a great place.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're sending all the Slob Show viewers and listeners right to the Carson Kitchen, okay?
All right. Well, we appreciate that.
Thank you. And what's your name, sir?
Austin.
Make sure to give Austin a nice tip. Ask for Austin. Get the get 2 to 5 orders of the chicken skins, get extra honey, and then give Austin a nice tip. Thank you, Austin.
All right. Have a good night.
God, what a guy. Now, what a place.
Nice
Holy
guy.
crap.
And make sure make a reservation. Go on Open Table and make a reservation because it's not
you
a big
actually-
place.
Oh, it's not?
It's not a big place. No, it's not huge at all. It's probably got, I don't know, maybe it can seat 50 or 60.
Mm.
That's about it. But
Wow.
we got a reservation easily. We sat at the we sat overlooking the kitchen so we could watch them prepare everything.
Look at the chicken skin. And that's one order. That's Broker. You got what? 3-4
Yeah.
orders? How many did you get?
That's what we took it easy this time, but we did get the chicken skins, the rock shrimp, the
Jeez.
burrata, and the yeah.
Look at that. Look at those chicken skins. Let
We
me
got
ask
4
you,
different
Roker, though.
things.
Do they
and the the pork.
Oh, the pork. Yeah, that pork belly looked really good. Let me ask you this, Roker. So let's say I bought a chicken. Like I went to Popeyes the other day, actually. Let's say I got a chicken thigh, right? And I ripped that delicious skin off,
Right.
okay? Which is the best part of the Popeyes chicken.
Right.
Is that what these chicken skins taste like? Or is it something different?
So the way I would describe these is they're almost like it's like chicharrones, but with chicken
So more delicious.
skin. So they're crunchy. Right, exactly. The fat has been rendered. They're crunchy. So they're like chicken chicharrones.
And a lot of
And
flavor.
as you can see, it's a huge serving.
And how
Ton
much
of
is it?
flavor. And then also the smoked honey is like
How much does that
fantastic.
cost?
I don't even remember. The whole thing, all of it was less than $100.
I would
All
get
of it
three. I would get 3
together.
orders of that and call it a day. That's all I would get. 3 orders of the chickens.
And the great thing is it's not terribly filling, so you can still get your drink on,
Oh yeah.
right? I mean, I need to take a nap after that prime rib.
Wait, this is the pork belly here, right?
Look at the size of that the
God,
pork
what's that?
belly.
Do you lick up that sauce or do you dip something in that or what?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. You make sure you got that sauce all over the pork. But it's outstanding,
Ah,
dude. It's really good.
jeez. So Roker, the 3 places again. Carson Kitchen, which is right by Old Vegas, right?
So it's downtown. If you go to Carson Kitchen, you've probably got a 3-block walk to Fremont Street experience, which is just party, by the way. If you go down to Fremont,
if you want to
Street.
party cheap in
There's
Vegas, that's the place.
downtown. You don't even need to leave downtown if you just want to go and get your drink on and get your eat on, because you can get everything from Carson Kitchen to White Castle out there. Or, you can go into Circa. If you're over 21, we went to the Legacy Club up at the top of Circa, and I had a cigar and we had some cocktails. Outstanding.
And Fremont Street also has super cheap gambling. So if you want to play blackjack for like $5 hands, that's the only place you could do it.
Yeah, you're much lower table limits than the Strip. Much lower.
God, look at that. Delicious.
Cheaper hotel rooms. You'll have a real good time, especially if there's a bunch of you going.
Bobby from Edgewater, what's going on? Corn. DoorDash Corn. What's up, DoorDash Corn? Let's see. KQ is here. Slop Show Live, awesome. Thank you guys for the great food habits and many laughs. I listen to old episodes all the time when driving for gigs at work. Nice.
Oh, nice.
If
awesome.
If
Hopefully
anyone,
you're able to use those hacks in good health.
if you're
health.
especially if you're watching this on Instagram right now, like Dave in Philadelphia said, Roker's bringing his A game today. Straight up food porn. Everyone, just go wherever you're watching this, just switch to YouTube. Just search the Slob Show on YouTube, because then we could pull up your comments and we could you could be a part of the show. Anything else, I can't pull up your comments. Only on YouTube. So wherever you're watching this, next time, just sign up for alerts so that you can watch on YouTube, because that's the easiest way to do it. So Roker, let's go through the 3 places again. Carson Kitchen, downtown Vegas, the #1 spot, right?
It's outstanding. You got to make sure you get the chicken skins. I love the rock shrimp, and I'm gonna and now, thanks to our neighbors sitting next to us, I'm gonna always make sure I get those tempura green beans too when I go there. They were unbelievable. It's great.
And then you have that buffet in Planet Hollywood.
No, so that's a brunch in Planet Hollywood. Oftentimes, when you go to a brunch, it's not all you can eat. It's a brunch, meaning they serve breakfast and lunch items, but it's a la carte.
Yeah.
And you're paying for each item, right? This is a brunch that serves full servings, full individual plates,
God.
and it's all you can eat.
Jesus.
$55. And if you're lucky enough to get a seat that's outside, because they have outside seating, it overlooks the Bellagio fountains.
Oh man.
So it's ridiculous. We're going, this was be a perfect place if you had a bachelor party or a bachelorette party or something like that. And you wanted to have a brunch, because they also had parts of the dining room where they had, separate rooms with, the long table that seats 12 and 15. I'm like, this is a perfect place for that. Perfect.
Kathy is watching on
unbelievable.
If anyone's watching on TikTok, I can't see your comments either. So here's the bottom line. Just watch on YouTube. That's the best way to do it, because I can't get anyone else's comments.
Yes,
unless they're watching on YouTube.
it's also on the Al Roker Jr. and Kenneth Smith Facebook pages and the Slot
Yeah, but
Show
we can't see the
Facebook
comments. We
page,
can't drag them in.
but we can't pull up you can't
Yeah.
pull the comments up
So I'm
here,
just
yeah.
saying, like, oh,
But you can
like
watch
for
it
instance,
there
look who's on
as well.
YouTube. Claire. Claire, your wife. There she is.
Well, I don't know how because she's driving. The last text I got from her is, "See my drive on Waze."
Mike Corona said the
So
Queen, Claire.
how the hell she's watching on YouTube and texting into the show, I
Well,
have
she's
no
not driving
idea.
very safe. Maybe
Keep
she's
your
still in that Tesla that you guys rented.
Yes.
Maybe she has auto driving going.
Keep your yeah, right, exactly. By the way, the Tesla, the acceleration was great. A lot of the feature, it would take me 10 minutes to get it into drive and get it into reverse, and the navigation on it was
Oh,
awful.
really?
Yeah, and that could have just been because it was a rent-a-car and the thing's been, people like treat rent-a-cars like
Oh,
rented
yeah.
mules. They just beat the hell out of them. So that's probably what that
God,
was.
look at those
but-
damn chicken skins. Jesus.
And I had never. Can you pull up the carbonara from Carmela? That's the pasta, the one that had the egg in the middle. And I had always wanted to try, carbonara and hadn't
Mhm.
had it. So what that is you've got pasta, and the pasta's got Parmesan in it and a little bit of cream, and then you break the
That's not
yolk,
this, is it?
and
Oh, no, that's
that
something.
makes that makes the sauce. Yeah,
Oh, that was it?
pasta.
Oh,
That was
Jesus.
it. Yes.
Sorry.
You know what pasta looks like.
I know, but I
right?
can't. But you should see the small little window I'm looking at here.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
you. You can't tell
Let's
what
see.
they
This is
are.
it? Oh, there we go.
There you go. So, I mean, dude,
Yeah.
that's a full serving.
And you
of
ate what,
pasta.
10, 15 plates like this or what? How many did you have?
I wish I could.
God.
I wish I could. So that's, perfect al dente pasta, Parmesan, egg, cream. It's either got guanciale or I don't know why I can't think of the name of the meat, but that's the ham like meat in there. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on it.
prosciutto? Or
No, prosciutto was with the figs. This is the I can't think of the name of it, but you guys all know what.
the
What you're- what-
pancetta, right? Or
Yeah, pancetta. Thank you very much. And we're the
hey,
professionals.
Jim Lynch said we're
Um,
doing Carmela's in December for the first time. You're in for something nice.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Yeah, please. Once you go, either yes. For dessert, I had flew down to the Bunny Ranch.
Mike
and had
Corona
the
said, any chance
Neapolitan."
Roker had the stamina to indulge with the famous Neapolitan, which is a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. Roker, I swear to God, you should be living here because I think I'm around 2 hours away from the Bunny Ranch. Like that's how close it is to Sacramento. Like you would love it here because you got Aftershock, you got everything else, and you have your lovely Bunny Ranch that you love so much. I mean, it would be perfect for you.
Yeah, I need to get over there and say hi to a
At the
few
Bunny
people.
Ranch?
Just hello. Yeah, just hello. How you doing? How are things?
I would love to see the new way you're treated now that Dennis is gone, now that he passed away.
I wouldn't even be able to get in the front door. I'd be the gate. I'd be shaking.
That's
the
what I'm
gate. I
saying.
can't
Like,
get in.
I wonder how that would work.
Well, I mean, if people are still there that know me, I'd be fine. If I don't know, or of course, I'd let like Madame Suzette know.
Yeah,
I'm
I know, but
coming or
she's not
something,
going to
and
like roll out the red carpet for
Yeah.
you. Were you like sleep in Dennis's in his bed with him or whatever you did?
or I'm sleeping in like Sunny Lane's bed when she's not there and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, someone on Instagram said he's going to be at that the Planet Hollywood buffet tomorrow. Nice. And what's the third one, Roker? We got Carson Kitchen, Carmela's, and
Carson Kitchen downtown. Carmela is Saturday and Sunday brunch in Planet Hollywood. And then the other one was the Garden Cafe, the Garden Buffet, pardon me, at the South Point Hotel
So put them
and
in order,
Casino.
those three.
If you, as far
Like, what's
as
the best? If you can only go to, we're going to,
well, they're all completely different experiences, which is why I included them. So, you know, if you go to the Bacchanal buffet, or you go to the Palms buffet, or you go to the Wynn, you're gonna be paying $80 to $100 per person. $29.95 with a player's card over
God,
there, and you saw I got about a 2-inch cut of prime rib that took up the
that
entire
prime rib
plate.
was beautiful.
And it wasn't like, and it wasn't in it, and if it was horse meat, I wouldn't
Look at
send you
this.
there. I wouldn't bring it up.
God,
Okay, I would not bring it up if it was cheap bad
look at that
meat.
thickness.
It's a little of old school Vegas that still survives. We come in, you get your food on, you get your drink on, and we hope that you stay and you gamble,
God, look at that.
right? So it's great. It's
Look at that
fantastic.
meat. God,
So
damn.
I know, right?
It's ridiculous.
And I could have had a piece that was thicker than
Oh, you
that.
should have said, give me 4 fingers, because you order it in fingers, right? Just like the way you drink
Uh,
whiskey.
I just no, he just moved. You know how they have that long, the kind of like that long rounded knife that they cut
Oh, yeah.
prime rib with? He just like moved it over and went like, how thick do you want it?
God.
And I'm like, yeah, that's
You
good.
should have said a little bit more. No matter what they
Like
say, you should say,
three,
give me a couple more
three,
inches.
3 inches, 3 times thicker than any other cut of prime rib that you're going to get in Las
Jesus.
Vegas. And they have a prime rib restaurant in that hotel called Primarily Prime Rib.
And this is 20,
I
let's
didn't even
repeat. This is a $29 buffet.
$29.95 for this buffet when you get your player card. If you don't have a player's card, it's going to be $33.95.
Well, whatever, $4. But you're going to get a player's card anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's still right.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
so Claire and I were both able to eat there for less than the price of one buffet
Damn.
on the strip. And I tried to get into the buffet at the M,
Oh,
that
yeah.
the one is kind of closest to the Bally's that we used to
Yeah.
have. But I mean, I put myself on a wait list 2 months before the trip and was still not able to
Did you
get
tell
a
him that you're
reservation.
Al Roker
Nothing
Jr. from the
opened up.
number one food and lifestyle podcast?
Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly. That's it.
I couldn't
That works
even,
every time.
when we were talking about guys now, I couldn't even not laugh. I couldn't do it. I can't say that without laughing. The number one food and lifestyle
We have-
podcast.
So that's at the South Point. That's the Garden Buffet. Carmela's is the brunch at Planet Hollywood, Saturday and Sunday. And here's another tip. And if you like, I like to use like brunch reservations as my alarm clock, because I'm not going to be out of the hotel room at 10 o'clock in the
No.
morning on a Saturday, right? So I set the reservation for 10 a.m. on
Then you'll wake up at
Saturday.
8:30.
That way I'm out of the hotel at like 9:15, 9:20. I use that as my alarm clock. I know I've got the reservation, so I'm not going to just like turn over and go back to sleep because I'm hungover. It gets me out, gets my
This
day
is breaking news again. Another slob show tip that you'll only hear from. Now, I'm the Luke Skywalker. You are now dealing with the Yoda of the slob show. Am I good at what I do? Yes. Am I the greatest of all time? No, that's Roker. Roker is the king, the Yoda of the slob show. Again, I'm still learning. I'm still learning here. And I'm good. I'm good at what I do as far as being a slob, eating and everything, tips, hacks. But you are the king. And this is great. Set your alarm clock to buffets, to your brunches. This is what you must do. Thank you, Roker, for that tip.
That's right, because you've been out gambling and drinking till 3 a.m, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to end up leaving the room till like noon or something like that. You're certainly not going to get that, and I always get like 2 alarms. It's like because the first one's just like kind of like a
Take
suggestion,
another look here at
you
some of
know,
these.
and then the next one you get up, but it makes sure that I get up. I
Look at
get
that
up.
blood. Perfect.
It took up the whole, and the au jus was
You
perfect too. Sometimes you get some prime rib, and the au jus is over reduced, and it's like really salty and stuff like this. I mean, you could have drank that au jus. It was
how about a
absolutely perfect.
horseradish? Do we have horseradish options? I'm sure they do.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah. You have
Oh,
horseradish. I just didn't put any
oh my
on
god.
there.
You know what's funny, Roker? There's a place in I'm right by San Francisco. There's a place in San Francisco called the House of Prime Rib. And that's like a very famous prime rib restaurant, which is like Laurie's, which
Hmm.
most of them closed down.
Like
Yeah,
Lowry,
and the guy
I
just
know.
died today who
Shame.
created that place. And I went there. They say it takes a year to get in for a reservation. Another slob show hack is a reservation for 2 is always the hardest to get. If you go online, the night before I set up a reservation for 4, and then I called and changed it to 2. And now I have a reservation for 2 because I said, "Oh, 2 people can't come." That's a good tip
I like that. I like that.
because it's hard to
I
get a
like that a lot.
2-person reservation, but the 4-person ones, it's easy. So that's a tip for me.
Nice. Awesome.
God,
And how much was
very
the food
expensive.
there?
Like for that $29, like I
Yeah.
need to go to the South. Like Roker, I'm a 45-minute flight to Vegas. What's wrong with me? I should be there right now.
What is dude, you could fly to Vegas, get that meal, and still pay less than you did for the meal that you had at that
Let me
place.
see right now. Right,
And you'd be in Vegas.
yeah, with the flight and hotel, probably. You're right. Let's see really quick.
And if you haven't been to Vegas in a while, understand it's expensive. Ever since the pandemic, they are, beers are like $12 to $15. There's no free parking. It's
Wait, can I
ridiculous.
fly tonight?
But enough people are starting to complain that there's and then there's resort fees and all that kind of stuff.
Roker,
Um,
I could
like you're going to be making local calls.
hang on.
You know,
I could fly.
um,
I could fly to Vegas. Today's Wednesday, right? I could leave. I could
Yep.
leave right like in the next. I could take a flight at like midnight, essentially, or I could take one if I at 8:30 p.m. in like 27 minutes. Oh, it's unavailable. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fly out tomorrow. But if I want to fly to Vegas, it's no big. It's so close. God, what's wrong with me here? I'm making a major mistake.
it probably takes you longer to get to the airport than it does to get to
Just
Vegas.
to give you an example, Roker, I could get a flight to Vegas tomorrow, and it's $149.
Imagine if you booked it 3 weeks in advance.
Well, that's just one way though. So I mean, but still, like
right. But if you booked it 3 weeks in advance, it'd be half
the
that
flight
price,
home
probably.
is $119. So for 260, and like if you're willing to put your life on the line and you want to fly, what's it called? The one Spirit, it's like $40 or something.
Yeah. They may Spirit might go
Yeah.
bankrupt while you're in the
I'll
air.
tell you this: I will never fly Spirit Airlines based on everything I've seen. As far as like basically everyone, like there's a chance the engine's gonna blow up or something. Like I'd rather just pay more money. Like it's kind of like people who don't like they get a shitty tattoo because it's cheap. That's the kind of thing you should save your money
Right.
for and get a good tattoo. When it comes to flying, I'm not
Right.
messing with an airline where I might die. Well, I mean, all of them.
No, you don't want to cut corners when you're going to be, 40,000 feet up
Yeah,
in the air.
exactly.
You don't want a plane that's being held together with Gorilla glue, and you have a depressed pilot.
Exactly. He's drunk. All right. Well, we're not here next week because I will be at Aftershock, which is gonna be.
You will give us an aftershock
Oh,
recap. I'm sure you'll have some great
Oh yeah,
interviews.
interview.
Who are you looking most for?
See-
Who are you looking forward to seeing? Yeah.
Probably, I saw the Deftones here a few months ago. They were really awesome. Probably Deftones. I haven't seen Rob's.
They got that new
Yeah,
album out.
Rob Zombie. You know who I'm most looking forward to seeing is Turnstile.
Turnstile's
Turnstile's
excellent.
and they're one.
Turnstile. They're probably on at 5:00 in the
No,
afternoon.
they're the second. They're on the main stage. They're the second headliner.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Good. Good.
essentially,
Look at that,
they're
on a
like,
Friday.
there's two stages. So like a Perfect Circle and Deftones, but then Turnstile will play right before Perfect Circle.
Right. And they just are the stages next to each other, or are they?
No,
like,
you just walk. It's kind of a far. Well, there's actually 4 stages, but those are the 2
Okay.
main stages. But I mean, like
Right.
Korn. I haven't seen Korn in a long time. Marilyn Manson, Gojira. I'd like to see them live. I've never seen them live. Blink 182 is always fun. You saw some of them at Riot Fest. How was that?
They're doing the whole festival
Yeah.
circuit. Like they played Riot Fest on Friday. They played Shaky Knees
Yep.
in Atlanta on Saturday. They'll be there next week.
If you kind of notice, what bands do now is they do their own tour so they can make all the money, and then they do all the festivals so they could get a little bit less money. So that's kind of what they do, if you notice.
Yeah, and it's good though, because you're still gonna see them, and they're
Yeah.
still gonna do, like, Jack White at Riot Fest basically did all like White Stripes.
And
stuff.
White Stripes are
Like, all White
getting into the Hall of Fame this year. So I wonder if a White Stripes tour is
Yes,
going to
they are.
happen.
Well, no, because Meg is like a recluse. Like, but there's no way she's doing anything. Now they might do something where they have guest drummers or something. And my guess is for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony.
Oh,
they're
you don't
gonna
think she's
have,
going to
like,
be there?
a guest drummer play with them. Oh no, she
What?
definitely won't be there. Yeah, no, she won't be there.
Really?
Yeah,
I assume
she's
she would be at that.
Yeah, no, she's not going to
Wow.
be there.
That's inside. Is that an inside?
I would be shocked.
Is that
if she were
inside
there.
information from you, or you're just guessing?
No, that's just called show prep.
They said she's not coming in your show prep.
I said highly, highly unlikely.
Hmm.
Highly unlikely.
Well, that's a bummer.
She hasn't performed in years.
No, I know that.
She's like out of the business completely. I mean, it would be very rare if she were to.
Man.
But but you know how that.
Yeah, she might be there.
It'll be like he'll be joined by, like, I don't know. Name another female drummer.
That girl.
Does Kid Rock still have that black chick in
Yeah.
his band that does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be something like that,
I'm trying to think of other ones. There's that girl Nandy, that little girl that plays the drums from England or whatever. Maybe she'll do it.
Maybe she'll do it, right? Yeah, or else it'll be like Dave Grohl. Or
Yeah,
something,
exactly. It'll be Travis Barker. He just plays drums for everyone.
There you go.
But all right. Well, we'll be back in 2 weeks then. No, next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Roker, and I will be trying those chicken skins as soon as possible. God.
Absolutely. And if you go, please let us know how it was. And if you go someplace else, let us know how that is. Let all the
Everything. Put
slobs
everything in
know.
the Slob Show Facebook group. That is the number. There's like 9,000 members or something now. It's crazy. So it's
Nice.
really the
Nice.
place to be. Like, that's where I find out about a lot of great food places. So wherever you live,
Oh, I
put it in there.
I still do that. I was like, what am I going to have for dinner today? Let's go on the Slob Show
Yeah.
Facebook page and see what's popping, right? And thanks to all of you guys have been posting like deals and coupons, like when it was like cheeseburger day last week, and all kinds of stuff. All that stuff helps people out.
All right. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We're out.